We checked out all the looting spots for the new season of DMZ. This includes Ashika Island and Mazrah, and we're going to show you the best ones. There's a place you can go to get 3 GPUs every single game guaranteed. There's a place that's going to allow you to instantly get your large backpack and your tier 3 vest back instantly. And we're going to show a place that doesn't matter where you spawn or what map you're on, it's always going to help you early game. If you want to see more DMZ content just like this, make sure you unlock that subscribe button. Since they buffed how the stronghold keycards work in DMZ, doing strongholds is the best way to get early game money and even a decent amount of armor. And you can use this to buy plates, which are hugely important in DMZ. So we're going to rush through here and clear it out. The hardest part about them are always the riot shield guys. And now we've got a bunch of golden chests we can loot. This one had a tier 3 armor plate. This one had a UAV. This one had a cluster mine. And we got about 20k in cash. What makes this so effective is now that you can put stronghold keycards in your key stash and you can spawn in with them, there is always a stronghold near you when you spawn in, which means there's going to be easy loot regardless of your spawn point on Mazrah or on Ashika Island. So that's why I stockpile large amounts of stronghold key cards. So no matter what, I'm always going to have one to spawn in with, whether I'm getting money for plates or I'm trying to get that tier 3 armor pest and backpack after I've died. If you're able to get your hands on the Ashika Island HMS shipwreck key, I recommend keeping it. This is going to spawn in on the right side of the island on this ship right here. So if we go down here, this contraband package is going to spawn in every time, and that's worth $2,000. So make sure you pick that up. Then we're going to unlock the crate, and the stuff that spawned in here is a 100% spawn rate. You are always going to get a 12k gold skull, and you're always going to get the key to the drifting supply bag. Now, this drifting supply bag key is also going to be on Ashika Island, and it's one of the single best keys to keep for getting relooted once you lose everything, and it's going to be hidden way up here in the water. So if you open up the map on Ashika Island, at the top left, you're going to see this little pointy part of the island. If you take this and go where my dot is, so right here's the line into the next zone. This is about where you want to go. And you can see we've already pinged it down there. You want to dive right down. You got to hurry. Make sure you got open inventory space. And we're going to open this bad boy up, unlock it. Bada bing, bada boom. And with that, there's going to be 3 masks and a journal. And you want to make sure you can swim right back up. Now let's go to island to show off our loot. Now, these 4 items will always be in that bag unless someone's already taken them. One of the items is a journal, which isn't worth anything. The other 3 items are different masks. And each one of these masks are worth 25k for a total of 75k. That is enough to buy a large backpack and a tier 3 vest right off of spawn. So if you lose everything, save one of these keys, go on Ashika Island, get this crate, and then take it to a buy station, get a large vest, get a large backpack, and boom, you're fully set up, ready to go again. And that's why you always want to keep these 2 keys. The HMS is really good for getting the drifting supply bag, and the drifting supply bag's the easiest way to get a ton of money and get fully relooted. Unfortunately, if you guys didn't already know, with the season 2 update, hotel room 302 and 303 have been blocked off. You can no longer get into these rooms for free. You now need a key. However, with this, there was a new spot that opened up near this that you can now get to that you couldn't get to prior without a key. So from this, we're going to jump off hotel room and we're going to go onto the top of this building right here. And once you get to the top of the building, you're going to hop on this ledge right here and we're going to be able to jump into this window. You weren't able to do this last season. This is a locked location. This is the crypto farm supply room. So if we jump up here, we're going to be able to glide right down and mantled on, and we're in it. And as you can see, lock location, we can unlock the deadbolt from the inside. And let's see what loot's here. There's a gold bar here. There's a game console worth 2k. I'll take that. Got some computers. Backpack if we didn't already have one. Large backpack. That's some good loot. Bomb drone. 3-plate armor vest. Another 3-plate armor vest. 500k cash, another gold bar here. So insanely good loot for free. So if you're upset that hotel room 302 and 304 got closed off, this is almost a replacement to it, and it's right in the same area. On Ashika Island, there's a hidden bunker. You have to do an Easter egg to enter, and this bunker has a ton of loot. If you head to the underground water passageway right underneath the castle, you're going to see this submarine. There's going to be 2 different passageways. This one right here is blocked off. This second one's the one we're going to go through. Be careful because there is booby traps here. You want to disarm these or they're going to down you instantly. There's one. We'll go back up to get some more breath. Then we're going to head right back down under. Be careful. There is a second one. However, this one you can just swim right underneath. We're going to hop on top of this ledge right here. From here, we got to do a little parkour. We're going to jump to this one and we fell back off. Doesn't matter. Hop back on top of this one. From here, jump onto this. From here, jump onto this one. Be careful. Then we're going to jump here. Jump here, and then as soon as you enter this area, all of a sudden it's going to start opening the bunker. So be careful because enemies can come through here. Also, your teammates are going to be able to come through it as well. And in this area, there's going to be a bunch of golden chests for you to open up. There's a tier 3 plate we could have got from this area. There's some more stuff here. Another tier 3 plate. So this is a nice area to get some free loot, but it is a little bit hard to get to. Not only do you have to travel to the middle of the map, this area outside the bunker spawns a lot of enemies, and even jugs can spawn here, so you got to be careful and be ready. On Al Mazrah, if you spawn towards the bottom of the map near Seraph Bay, you want to check this big mansion right here. If it has orange flags on the top of it, you're in luck, because that means there's going to be a ton of free loot inside of this building. If it has the orange flags, it means there's going to be a bunch of chests, and there's going to be pretty much no bots. There'll be a few bots here and there, no locked doors, and you can go through door, and there's just going to be a ton of these orange chests. Here's another one. Look at that, cluster mine. Another one right here behind this door. And you want to check essentially the entire bottom layer of this. There's just going to be chest upon chest upon chest. Here we go. Here's some more. From looting this area, we managed to get 41k in cash, more self-revives than we know what to do with, a bunch of kill streaks, and a 3 armor plate. Even after the Season 2 update, Ronin Oil is a great free place to get a bunch of loot. If you spawn towards the top part of Al Mazrah, there's a denied area underneath Ronin Oil with a bunch of gold chests, and you don't need a key to enter this. However, there's going to be quite a few enemies. It's not too hard to take down. The most annoying part are going to be the riot shielders, so be prepared for that. Make sure you got thermites, make sure you got flashes. But you can see here, we've already got 2 free golden chests. Got some stuff to get looted up there. We got some cash. And now if you go over to the other side and start entering inside, there's still all the golden chests here that are free and easy to access. Oh, there we go. Riot shielder. Don't worry. We'll just stick in with a thermite. Solve that issue. On Ashika Island, there's only one denied area that's not the castle, this being the city hall. And yes, you do need a key for this. In this area, there's quite a few armed guards, but it's got a lot of golden chests in here. It's not the best area to loot, but if you do have the key and you're in the area, it's worth checking out. Just be ready, because you're going to fight a lot of enemies in here. With Season 2, Al Mazrah got a brand new train. This one actually stopped, so it's a little bit easier to get on, and it's got a little bit more cover, so people not on the train are going to have a harder time shooting you. But since this is a new train, you're going to expect to find a lot of real players here. You're not going to find a lot of bots, but there's a ton of loot to fight over. So if you spawn next to this train, I highly recommend hopping on it real quick. But if it's later on in the game, it's probably going to be looted. So if you're the first one near the train, get on it. If not, you're going to expect to fight some players here. Even with the addition of the new train, the old train still exists and has a bunch of loot on it, and it's been fixed. It's a lot easier to loot now. Last season, there were bugs that made it hard. The one thing you got to worry about on the train still is you're going to find players while you're on top of these. But yeah, looting is super simple on this one. No issues, no bugs. These are what the train icons look like on the map. This is the passenger train, and it's always going to go counterclockwise. And this is the normal train, and this is always going to go clockwise. These are the spawn points. They're always going to spawn right here and right here each game. So if you spawn near one of these areas, you can hop onto it without needing a car. In the middle of Ashika Island, there's a castle with the weapons case and the bomb maker boss. You are able to use a key if you're able to get the key for the castle. However, there's a free way to enter this. What you want to do is you want to look for the Wilson. And yes, you got to take down the Wilson to do it. However, the Wilson's extremely easy to take down. If you have thermites and spawn in with them, all you got to do is stick it with 2 thermites. That one missed. Luckily, we got a few more. There we go. Stick it with a thermite. And if you stick it with 2 separate thermites, it will end up taking it down. Once you take it down, you want to clear the area, because usually there's a lot of tier 3 bots. Then we can go ahead and hack the security systems, which will unlock the doors for the castle. Once again, be careful, because once you enter, there's going to be a lot of traps, sentry guns, a lot of tier 3 bots guarding the inside of this. So be on full alert as you enter it. If you've ever been in here, you know there's a ton of golden chests. There's like 12 of them in this building. However, it's heavily guarded. It's got the Wilson out front. It's got the bomb maker up top. It's got a tons of traps in it. It's really not the best for looting up, because you need to be looted to go in here. But there is a secret also inside of this. This is probably the single best loot place in the entirety of Ashika Island, maybe the entirety of DMZ, but you need this key. You need the castle weapons locker key, and it allows you to open these lockers right here, and these have some crazy good stuff in it. So we open this up, there's a 16k GPU. This will almost always spawn in here. So there we go, got a GPU. Open another one. Look at that, another GPU. Unfortunately, I only had 2 uses on the key, and each time you use the key, it's going to open it up. But if you're looking to get a GPU for a mission, these lockers legitimately almost always spawn one. Every single time I've opened one of these lockers, I have gotten a GPU, and we got 2 of them right here. How often have you seen GPUs this season? If you're looking for it, make sure you get the weapon locker case for the castle. Come in here, clear it out, open these up, and get stacked with these bad boys. Even with the Season 2 update, you can still get into the airport control tower completely for free. This is on the bottom of the map, right behind the airport right here. You want to come up to the side, climb up this ladder right here, and we're going to go all the way to the tippy top. So we're going to to take this zip line up, which is going to take us to the top of this. Now, once you've made it up top, you want to head to this ledge right here across from the solar panels. You're going to get right here, back up till you're pretty much floating in the air, jump up, deploy your chute, look forward, and you're going to land on this ledge. Once you're on this ledge, you're going to go all the way to the left. This is going to allow you to get inside, and this is an area you normally get a key for, but now we're in it for free. And where am I getting shot from? Ah, there's a bot. There are going to be bots in here, so you want to be ready for that, but there's also going to be a ton of gold chests where you're going to be able to get an insane amount of loot. And once you're inside, you can also unlock the door for the rest of your squad to join in if they're not able to make it. So we unlock the deadbolt. Look at that. Now the rest of our squad can help us loot this and take down the enemies. Make sure to fully check out all the rooms in the bottom because there's going to be a lot more golden chests than what you expect in this place. There's a new underground stronghold that spawns in every single game of Mazrah, and this is a massive stronghold. It's definitely worth checking out. It has a ton of loot, and now that stronghold key cards are super easy to get, it's 1000% worth doing. However, there's quite a few missions tied to this area, so you're going to have to be on high alert because there's probably going to be a lot of real enemies here. Once again, you're going to have some issues with riot shielders, but thermites will take care of that extremely easily. But now that it's been cleared out, let's check out some of the loot here. So there's one chest. Ooh, there was 3 armor plates in that. I will take those. There's so many different rooms in this underground stronghold. Make sure you get them all. Pretty much each one's going to have a couple of gold chests in it. And with that, we're going to go ahead and wrap up this video. If there's any looting spots for DMZ Season 2 that you really like that we left off of this list, make sure to leave it in the comments below to help some more people out. And if you want to see more DMZ content just like this, make sure to unlock that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.